Welcome to Jen Bell Yoga. I'm Jen, and in this video, we're going to do some mindful neck stretching. Mindfully stretching the neck can help reduce tension headaches and increase your neck mobility. Neck mobility is important for activities of daily living, such as driving or just generally looking over your shoulder. Tension headaches come from tightness in the muscles that surround the neck. But for some people, tension in the neck is not actually due to tightness in the neck. It can come from oversensitization of the nerves and the muscles around the neck. In order to increase mobility but not increase oversensitization, it's important we stretch the neck mindfully. To start, find a comfortable seat. You can sit up against the wall or in your favorite chair. You can also do a few of these stretches lying on the ground. If it's comfortable, move through a few shoulder rolls. Inhale as the shoulders go up, exhaling as you draw them down the back. And taking a moment and pause, noticing the breath as it moves in through the nose and out through the nose. Feel your shoulders soften away from your ears, and then carefully and gently lower your right ear towards your right shoulder. Notice if your right shoulder starts to creep up. If it does, lower it back down. Noticing the breath as it flows in and out through the nose. Feel free to close your eyes if that's more comfortable. Noticing a softness in the shoulders, a softness in the face. And on your next in or exhale, lift the head back up to center and pause. Notice your right side, notice your left side. On your next in or exhale, lower your left ear towards your left shoulder. Again, feel free to soften or close the eyes. Notice if the left shoulder creeps up or if you start to lean to the left. If you do, carefully bring the shoulders back over the hips, sitting up nice and tall. Being mindful not to force your neck into anything, just noticing the gentle stretch and sensation. On an in or an exhale, lift the head back up to center and pause. Notice your left side. Notice your right side. Next, we'll move into rotation. Gently look over your right shoulder, keeping the shoulders moving away from the ears. Softening the gaze or closing the eyes if that's most comfortable for you. And noticing your breath as it moves in and out through your nose. On an in or an exhale, turn the gaze back to center, pausing and noticing the right side, noticing your left side. On an in or an exhale, turn your gaze over your left shoulder. Remembering to soften the shoulders away from the ears. Noticing how the breath feels. And noticing the sensations you feel. On an in or an exhale, turn the gaze back to center. Notice the left side. Notice the right side. Take a moment and do a few shoulder circles again. Maybe inhale, lifting the shoulders up, exhaling them down the back. If it feels good, you can round through the back, moving into a seated cat and cow. And then coming back to that comfortable seat. Switch the cross of the legs. On an in or an exhale, tuck the chin down to heart center, allowing the shoulders to still move down the back. Feel a stretch through the back side of the neck. And focus in on your breath. Noticing any sensations that you feel. And on an in or an exhale, bring the gaze back up to center. Notice the back side of the body, and then the front side of the body. We're going to move back to the lateral neck stretch with a few extra options this time. Right ear moves towards the right shoulder. Right hand reaches over to the left side of the head. Right shoulder moves away from the ear. You can use a little gentle weight of the arm to draw the right shoulder towards the ear a little bit more. And if you'd like, walk the left hand away. Sitting up nice and tall. Really breathing deep into the belly, nice and slow. Again, if it's comfortable, you can close your eyes. And then releasing some of the weight of the right hand on the left side of the head, you can turn your gaze down towards the mat. Notice how the stretch changes. Notice any sensations that you feel. Return your gaze forward and then lift the head back up. Notice the right side. Notice the left side. Same thing on the other side. Lower the left ear towards the left shoulder. Left hand comes around to the right side of the head. Left shoulder moves away from the ear. There's just a little gentle sensation or pressure on the right side of the head. Option to walk your right hand out to the side and away from the body. And closing the eyes if that feels good. And bringing your awareness to your breath. And releasing the pressure on the side of the head. Turn the gaze down towards the floor. And noticing how the stretch changes. It may change differently on this side than it did the other side, and that's okay. Turn the gaze back to central, and then lift the head up, releasing the hand. Notice your left side, and notice your right side. If it feels comfortable, do a few big shoulder circles. Inhale, lifting the shoulders up. Exhale, lowering them down the back. And again, you can move through a few little cat and cows. And once you're back in a comfortable seat, tuck the chin back down to the chest. Shoulders are still moving away from the ears. And this time, gentle rock side to side. Maybe moving with the breath, inhaling to the side, exhaling back to center. Or you can reverse that breath, exhaling to the side and inhaling center. There is no right or wrong. And if you find a spot that feels particularly good, you can just hold and breathe. Soften the face, soften the shoulders. Continue to breathe deep. And on an in or an exhale, lift the head back up to center. Notice the front side of the body and the back side of the body. Thank you for taking this time to practice with me and to do something for yourself. These stretches are intended to be done slowly and mindfully to decrease oversensitization and increase neck mobility. If you want more information on how and why to do these neck stretches, check out the link in the description below. It'll take you to a blog post with more information. If you like this video, please hit the like button and also hit subscribe for more content just like this. These are yoga therapy practices that I use with my clients who have chronic headaches and migraines, and also people who have a lot of tension in their upper back and are looking to increase their mobility and their overall comfort in their daily lives. Thanks for joining me, and see you soon.